Welcome back to another Pokemon Grim Rippin' video. Today is Saturday, May 17th, at approximately 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Yep, you heard right, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. My plans initially were to have this video recorded by no later than 8 a.m. and upload it by like 10-ish. And then so I can have the rest of the day to myself. But no, I had to wake up and immediately, like a robot, get sprung into action and run a bunch of errands. Then I got hungry, went to Columbus Market. If you guys don't know, I live in New Jersey. And I got some food. I had a hoagie. If you guys don't know what a hoagie is, it's basically a sub, a sandwich. And I Pac-Man chopped the fuck out of it until it disappeared like magic. And then I took a nap. And here we are. It's fucking 4 o'clock. Anyway, with all that said, last video, we did a little pack battle. Initially, it was going to be a Eevee pouch review, but, I mean, there's 5 packs. What kind of video would that have been? So I was like, you know what? Let's make things interesting. We'll do a little pack battle of the last few sets released. So I did the Surge and Sparks Journey Together bundle, which is 6 packs each. And then I matched it up with Prismatic. This is long as shit to say. An Eevee accessory pouch special collection box. What the? These are for 6-year-olds? 6-year-olds aren't going to be able to say all that. It's not getting bored within the first word. Anyway, 665. I'm like, alright. Now, I'll take a lie detector test. Put that bitch on me, and I'll tell the truth. I did not expect Prismatic to win at all. If I put money on this, let's say like $1,000, I honestly would have bet that Journey would have won. I mean, 50-50 Journey or Surging. I wonder how many people would have actually said, you know what, for $1,000, I think Prismatic's going to win this. I would say 0%, unless you really don't know nothing and you don't know anything about Pokemon. With that said, Journey sucked. I think 6 packs in a row of S. The first time I opened Journey Together where I didn't even get a hit. I don't think I got a hit. And then Surge and Sparks, I did get an IR. I thought it was a Skarmory, but no, I failed on that because it turned out to be, I think, an Applin, which is like $4. So I'm like, oh, wow, this kind of sucks. So Prismatic, you're up. First pack, Umbreon, freaking Pokeball, which is still around $12. And then I think a Dunsparce Master Ball, and surprisingly, that's around $12 as well. So that's $24 just for that pack alone. I think I had a few more other hits, including the full art. So here we are. Now, it took me 2 minutes to fucking explain that shit. What I have to do, I got to give away an Eevee pouch, which is fine. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's probably why I have 87 people, or I don't know, it's 87. I didn't count. But, into the drawing. Now, a few people in the comments were like, hey, since there's a lot of people, why don't you give away more items? How about no? No. What I decided to do, if you guys are wondering, well, first, let me just show you this. Bunch of names I had to write down in my Magic the Gathering deck box. Fun fact, fun story with this deck box. I was looking all over for these packs. I'm going to show you in 2 seconds. Well, maybe like 10 seconds. I couldn't find them. I was going through some, I think it was mini tins, and from like 2020, 2021, 2019, and I was wondering what happened to my Evolutions packs. And there was 5 here, and then a few Sun and Moon. I lost them. No, they were in here. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I tore everything apart. I'm like, what? I thought I threw them away. Honestly, I thought I threw them away like an idiot. But here they are, so they're not thrown away. So I'm happy about that. With all that said, I know you don't give a shit about any of that, but I found my Evolution packs. Hooray. Thumbs up. So a bunch of names are in here. Also, and I just hit my camera. Hold on 2 seconds. I have my name written down. Once. Not once, but twice. Why? Why did I write my name down? Good question. I want to enter in a giveaway too. So, you guys are going to have to deal with it. Sorry, not sorry. I've never won anything from Pokemon. Ever. So, if I draw my name, then I win the Eevee pouch. So here it is, going in. Here it is. Oh. Now you see it, now you don't. No, I'm not a magician. So if I win, once again, this is mine. No, I'm totally joking. I bet you people are like,
oh god, that's not fair. I've been waiting a whole fucking week for this shit, man.
No, if I win, I actually lose. I'm giving away the second one. So if I draw my... I did this before. Just a little late April Fool's joke. Okay, so if I draw my name, I give away 2. Sound good? It's 2 out of, I don't know, dude, 80 something.
So you're saying there's a chance?
A very small one, yes. Now I want to shake the fuck out of this, jerk it off until it pop. My bad, sorry about that. Just disregard what I just said. Just trying to make this family oriented, maybe adolescent and older family oriented channel. Alright, so 6 minutes in. I was like, bro, really? I bet you're fast forwarding this shit. Like, don't even care about what I'm saying. Alright. Reach in. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be me? Or I gotta draw 2 more names? Or someone else? Whoever I draw, you guys should just... You one singular person should probably play lottery. Alright. And the winner is... It's not me. Kyle... and nope, that's wrong. I need hooked on fucking phonics. Kylie and Kyle. I don't think there's a Kyle in... I don't think I have a Kyle subscriber. That's like Kyle. What the fuck? And look, I mean, it's similar to Kyle, isn't it? Kyle, you're in the building. Kyle, is there a Kyle? I mean, nope. Kylie. Kylie N. Congrats, you are the winner of the Eevee pouch. Everyone else, don't worry, there's more giveaways. You guys know. I have a 2... Oh, yeah. Hold on. Time out. Time out. Zach Morris. Where are they? I have a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Let's journey together. Booster box. Which includes the promo card, so it's the enhanced version. That's the good one. So 2,000 subscribers, I'll be giving this away. Probably along with other stuff too. Alright, so with all that said, remove this. Now let's get to the actual opening. I have 1, 2, 3 super premium collection boxes that were not easy to get. For me, it's a little easier, but not easy. So I decided to make a little theme of basically UPCs. On UPCs is ultra premium collection, and this is a super premium collection. I'm still going to call it an UPC because it's pretty much a UPC. So what I did, here is the Celebrations UPC. You guys don't remember, you do remember, cool. Came with the metal Pikachu and the Charizard, gold medal, whatever you want to call it. Bunch of packs. I had like 100 of these back in the day. Then a 151 UPC, which came with the cool promos. But all 3 of those got 9s, by the way, for me. That's pretty cool. By pretty cool, I mean not cool at all. And last but not least, the Charizard Sword and Shield UPC, which is like $300 now. And if you do not buy a ton of these, like me, definitely kicking yourself in the foot. And then 2 super premium collection boxes behind me. And before you guys get all antsy and bitchy and crying whine,
oh, how'd you get your 3? I couldn't even find 1.
Well, I'm not in that category. What I did, many people should not ever do. The last time I did this was for the Celebrations UPCs. Yes, I camped overnight in GameStop. Am I proud of it? Yes. I don't give a shit. I was able to, and I had already secured 1. Figured it's definitely I'm guaranteed 2. A lot of stores went down on certain times, and I missed my chance. Some stores I was at did not have them in yet, and they're all going to release at the same time on Friday. Some that didn't. It's going to hit probably Monday, and then next week there's probably going to be more, I'm guessing, because the same thing happened with Celebrations UPCs. Now this time around, let me school you real quick. 4 years ago, Celebrations UPC. The first week, Walmart's had 6. I didn't remember that because I was straight up going to Target and Barnes. So I remember the following week they had 2. I thought Walmart's only got 2. Well, they got 8 total. Total. When I say the word total, that's all they had. 8 per store. Target's first week, I believe it was 8 total. The second week, I want to say 4. And then first week of Barnes was 4. Second week was, or not say second week, but second release was 2. And then 2. I think there was one more 4 thrown in there and one more 2. And that was fucking it. The reason why I say all this, now Charizard, people are thinking it's going to be like Charizard. It could be a little similar, a little. There was a lot printing. So many were printing. But people didn't want them because some of the sets in there were not considered that great, and there's a huge print run of most of them sets. Even though it had 3 Evolving Skies in it, people still didn't want to touch it. This is different. It's not a combined set. It's one fucking set, an S tier set called Prismatic Evolutions. S tier. If you guys want to watch anime, it means super badass, basically. Yes. I love when PokeTubers and stupid people compare the set to fucking Shining Fates. In Darkness Ablaze, Champion's Path, which I don't think is horrible, but it really has 2 cards in it, and that's it. You guys are comparing this shit. It's like comparing fucking a tomato sandwich to a motherfucking filet mignon 7-course dinner. It's like people arguing and debating that a tomato sandwich is way better. Bruh, you're fucking retarded. It's not. Prismatic Evolutions. This box is going down in price because people are stupid, not because of how many are printed. The GameStop I went to literally stated there was 7. Now I know for a fact that's bullshit. When I say bullshit, it's bullshit. When I say it like that, it's like, bruh, I know exactly what are in these boxes. They come in a case of 12. Every GameStop had at least 12. And then they have a second box, red Excel box, with 2. So 14. Most GameStops got at least 14. Most. Anyone that has less number than 14, the employees took them. They took in half, they take 40%, 30%, whatever it is. Point being, a few months back, I seen a picture of, like, I don't know, 90 or so SPCs, and stupid idiots were like,
oh wow, look at this. The scalpers are gonna be crying. Look at
are you guys retarded? That's not even enough to fill a town. Like, what? So I initially thought that all GameStops were going to get at least 20. I was thinking Targets were at first week we're going to get probably about the same thing, about 20. I had 20 in my head. I was hoping for 50, but Targets were getting anywhere from 14 to 18, which is a lot considering Celebrations only had 8 for the first week. Now, next week, which today's Saturday, I expect there to be, I'm not saying I'm expecting a full case of 12, but up to 12, I think, for the second week. Third week, there might be like between 2 and 4. And then I don't think you're going to see these for a while. Now, places like Costco, just like with 151, could they get a ton of them in? Possibly. Will they get them in next month? This month? Probably not. I don't know everything, but I'm telling you guys, 100%. Very important. Listen to me. I've been through this shit. I know what I'm talking about. A lot of PokeTubers don't know what the fuck they're saying. They speak out of their ass, and they're trying to just like calm people the fuck down. They don't want you to go to secondary market. Guys, if I wasn't able to get these I will guarantee you 100%, I swear to God, in the holy, excuse my language, holy Bible. I'm about to curse from that. I'm about to get straight down. Boom, lightning bolt. Like Zeus. Boom, lightning bolt to the face. They're like, they went as low as 200. If I couldn't get them, I would 100% pay $200 for it if I couldn't get one. I would. But I got 3, so, and I'll be able to get more next week. Those that don't have that opportunity, if you can find it as cheap as you possibly can, around 200, and there's no way you're going to sit in stores, because there's no chance you, guys like Rattle think this is going to be Charizard UPC, where you're going to go into stores eventually, there's going to be 100 of them. No, dude. 100% no way. There's no fucking chance. I would bet 10 grand right now to anyone who wants to bet me. There's no chance that's happening. And I'm not trying to like flex it, or I'm just stating the obvious. Like, you guys are like giving false hope to people. It's fucking false hope. There's not going to be thousands of these laying around. There's just not. They're not going to print it to the ground. They can't print it to the ground. You wanna know why? Because cardboard stock is in decline. Meaning, is short supply of cardboard stock. They have enough to print in waves of 4 that will last up to 2 years, year and a half to 2 years max. They gotta keep thinking about sets down the road. So, this is not 2020. This is not pre-COVID. We're in a cardboard crisis in general. And you guys just don't, there's just certain not everybody, but certain PokeTubers think that we're not. But we are. Even though we are, celebrations, UPCs, there was a lot less made. Prismatic literally almost triple that. They're gone pretty much. Now, second and third week, they're going to be eaten up like that. And then if you're smart, you're going to put them away. Or if you want to flip them, if you have like $400 to your name, $300, and you're buying a couple SPCs, and you're hurrying up to make a quick buck, you're an idiot. Me personally, opening this one on the channel, that one right there is being given to a cousin, and that one right there is going to be given to a friend. Both of them have kids at cost, so I'm not reselling it for a profit. Anyway, with all that said, I know you guys didn't care about any of this, but let's get to the opening. If you were listening this entire time, I applaud you, and I bow to you. I'm bowing mentally right now. Sometimes I gotta rant a little bit, because when I read and I hear stuff, I'm like, I just cringe. These people think this is going to be so easy to get. It's not. Prismatic Evolutions is going to be like Team Up. Was Team Up real easy to get? Maybe for the first week. A couple drops here and there. Was Cosmic Eclipse super easy to get? For a little while, and then they became super hard sets to get. Same thing with Vomit Skies. Everyone's like, oh, Vomit Skies was so easy. You want to know Vomit Skies was easy to get at first? It's because of the whole weigh-in incident. Weigh-in freaking cases. That's the only reason. And then once the next printing came, it was hard as hell to get. Alright. Now let's get back to the opening. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to literally pretend I didn't open it. And I'm going to open it now. Woo. Alright, we got an Eevee. First thing I'm going to look at is this little deck box. Okay, that's cool. For a 7-year-old, but it's still cool. My main thing I wanted to see, I'm going to check this out first. Okay, they really take the piss out of it, didn't they? I have to cut this. Alright, there we go. With every video I come out with, I'm going to literally hit this thing here is selling for like $38 online. Beautiful, beautiful Eevee Evolutions playing. I mean, I can smell how it's like new car smell. It smells good. It smells like victory. I'm sure. This is fucking awesome. It's actually cooler in person. Really like this. Alright, let's roll it up. Get a blunt and smoke it. Apologies for the fucking lecture, but Jesus Christ, I hear these people. It's like, just Unfortunately, this set is not mid. It's an S tier. You literally have 9 Eevee Evolution SIRs. Guys, even people that don't even know about Pokemon knows that's good. And then it's got like 5 or 6 SIRs that are great, like Roaring Moon. I mean, beautiful card. And a Gold Pika, along with, let's throw in a bunch of Master Balls. Hey, let's throw in Eevee Evolution's Master Balls. Guys, I didn't want to compare it to Shining Fates. It has 1 card. Darkest Ablaze, 1 card. Champion's Path, 2 cards. There's no comparison. Those sets suck ass. It's fucking crazy. People are nuts. It's like, I know I'm supposed to ignore dumb people, and people, wow, these are cool sleeves, by the way. I'm just like literally losing my train of thought. So I'm here to tell you, as someone that's been going out for literally like years, and has been around this game for a while, this set, once again, is never going to be easy to find. Never. It's not. So yeah, I sat out at a fucking GameStop. I went to 2 Targets. I sat on a Target on a Thursday, and the staff said we're going to do it. We're going to release them on a Friday. Well, and then I went to the next store. The next store actually released them. If you look at my community post, you'll see some pictures. So I could have had 2 more, but I didn't want to go back to that Target the next day because I decided to go to GameStop. And the best part about that GameStop incident, I freaking there was 7, so there was 2 per, and that manager, not just that manager, but other GameStop managers like to come up with their own rules. Company policy is company policy. Company policy trumps store policy or store managerial decision changes. So it was me, a girl, a dude, bro, 4 people. So 2, 4, 6. If you do some math, and the 4th person gets 1. There was like the smart ones that were 5 and 6 and 7. Those guys that came in, they seen, we talked, and I direct them to other places, and they left. But then, and I do feel bad about this. A couple of guys came 5 and 6, and I explained it to them, and they run an impression that the manager was going to limit to 1, change the rules, and I explained that I don't know what happened with the ETB incident a week ago, but I was at a GameStop, and the manager said you can allow 2 items, but you can only get 1 ETB, and either a tech sticker or a fake ass K19 mini tin that has I think Astral Radiance and Lost Origin in it. No evolutions and cool stuff, no Sun and Moon stuff. Anyway, that's her breaking the policy. Now, if I wanted to, I could have, and everyone there could have reported that manager, called corporate, even got a lawyer to sue them. Technically, yes, you can do that. And I don't know if people did that or not. So now, what happened sometime this week, GameStop corporate basically instructed the DMs to tell all the managers that you cannot change the limits. Some probably still did. I'm not saying every GameStop abided by the rules, but since I knew the rules, and certain people know that I know the rules, and I was going to be calm and relaxed. If the manager was going to just do 1, no problem, keep my cool, because if I open my mouth, things would have got bad. I'm part Italian and I'm part freaking Irish and Scottish, and I got a bunch of other stuff. I'm Sioux Indian. I mean, every damn fucking nationality in me would have came out at once. Like I'm at war, and I can't do that. Best thing for me is to slap myself in the face really hard, repeatedly in the same spot, and shut the fuck up. And then after I'm done securing my shit, then basically state what I'm going to do. And that manager would have been sweating fucking bullets because he probably would have got fired. Now, some of you are going to be like,
Oh, well, it's not fair. You should just take 1.
Well, you can bend over as far as you could go, take your big ass fucking nose, and nose beat fuck your ass, because I don't care what you think. Policy says 2. I wanted 2. I was willing to wait for 2. Not 1, but 2. If you got there late, I was actually willing to tell you where to go. And the funny thing is, half of them people that I told where to go, they were able to get product the next day. And then number 7 comes, and he wanted to argue with me for I don't even know how long, a couple hours. And I wasn't even trying to argue. I was just basically just explaining the situation. And I'm like, bro, I understand. You are number 7 in line. You don't think I know that you want one? I know you want one. You see you're 7, you're 7th in line. I was like, you know how many people left before you? At least 15 people. Would you have been number 23? No, because there's only 7. Well, okay. Do you see? Look at the sign. Now, the previous weeks, they used the right limit of 1. They changed the policy themselves. It's easy to write that up and print it out. But this was 2 per, not 1 per. And I explained it. Until I got to the point I got tired of talking. And then he still rambled and fucking like I'm doing right now. And I'm like, we'll see what happens. Well, guess what? The next day comes, and we were able to get her 2. So you know what I did after that? Because I looked at the line, and I saw there was a kid. I don't know how old she was, 10, 9. I did this last week too. I gave a kid a 151 bundle. Well, not gave, but for $30. Here you go. The dad didn't know what the hell I was doing, and the kid's like, yeah, please. Dad was like, well, I don't know. Like I'm trying to like pull one over on. I'm like, dude, these go for like 55. I'm not trying to flip it. Your son's not getting anything, and I happen to have a couple of these in the car, so I hooked him up, and he was actually happy with that. That actually does make me feel good. So similar thing. I had Prismatic Evolutions, ETB. I had a lot of stuff in the car, but the best thing was Prismatic. I think I had 3, but I took 2 out because another guy wanted one for his daughter. A couple days before, was at a store. And he owns a comic book store, kind of cool, like horror / horror. It's like horror themed, but it's pretty cool. And he actually hooked me up with a couple pops that are actually double in price now. And I haven't seen them in a while. I do a comic book. I know you don't care about any of this shit, but just telling the story anyway. So apparently he had a daughter, or has a daughter. My God, sorry, I apologize. And he kind of got screwed over sitting in line a little bit, and I kind of felt bad. The daughter wasn't there, but I decided to sell him an ETB and sell the other family with the child an ETB for $60. And then the man literally wanted to negotiate and said, I'll do 2 for 110. I'm like, these go for like 120. And I'm like, now I got some at the vending machine for 50, so I was like, all right, whatever, dude. I was willing to do that. But that was the reason why I did that is because it's for the children. So you guys want to talk about, oh, you should have took 1 for the children. Well, I gave away 2 ETBs at cost for children. So, anyway, I can only do what I can do. These, I had requests, and I was able to do what I was able to do. I wanted to secure what I was able to secure, and that's that. All right, so let's look at the packs. 1, 2, enough of me rambling. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Always count your packs. Make sure you get your 15. All right, now what I'm going to do is totally, look at this. Look at the card. Oh, look, why? Why are you like, is this supposed to be like this? The fuck is this? Nothing, okay. No book or anything? It's kind of weak. Probably like a little booklet. Alright, so let me see how I'm gonna take this off camera, because they really like to... Obviously this is for children, but it's not for children. This is technically for children, but it's realistically not for children. I need scissors. I'll be right back. I don't have scissors on me. I literally gotta cut this out, dude. Apologies for that. You guys are gonna love this. Okay. I can't believe they put it in like this. Pokemon did this shit on purpose. Alright, let's see the condition. See the bottom? Nice and fat, like a fat JLo ass. And then a nice anorexic, skinny little bitch ass. Not a 10, so that sucks. I gotta look at the rest. But for kicks and giggles, let me look at a naked eye. Quality control here at Pokemon. Hold on, look at that. What the fuck is this? Or is it a glare? Look at the condition. Condition here. Hey, we got another little scrumptious little factory fuck up. Is that dust? Nope. Guys, this might not even be a fucking 9. This might be an 8. That's pathetic, dude. See what people, when people complain, this is what happens. They print it as much as they can possibly print, too. And look at the condition of this fucking card. I mean, it's a beautiful... The artwork's beautiful. I love it. It's probably going to be the second best promo card next to the Eevee, Pokemon Center, ETB promo. That's my guess, and they're both Eevees. I don't think there's going to be anything better. I know later in the year we're getting a, I think an Umbreon and an Espeon. Those might be good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this out of the way. This video's already 31 minutes fucking long. And we're going to get to the packs. Hopefully I hit something. I literally cannot believe. Well, I said I can't believe. I can believe. I didn't think it'd be this fucking bad. That is horrendous. Alright, so 8 packs on the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and 7 on the right. Since I'm left-handed, you're going to start with the left, and we're going to give the left side a little advantage. Oh, code card. Forgot about that. Here you go, for you fuckers. That's how you flick it, Ryan. I just fucked that shit up. Alright. First pack. By the way, I've seen a lot of people open these, and they have been absolute fucking ass. Let's hope we don't get an ass box. Hippo Amaris. Bronzong, Techno Radar. We got a Pokeball, and it's a... Oh, okay. I'll take a Jolteon freaking Pokeball. This is literally my only... I think it's like my 4th Eevee Evolution Pokeball. I got excited. I thought I was going to get a Master Ball. I'll take it, though. I'll definitely take that first pack. Hopefully it's not the best hit. I have a feeling it's going to be the best hit. Give me 2 seconds. Alright. So, what? Oh, why not put it on the right side? Jolteon. Now, I would love to get some Eevee Evolution Master Balls. I think I only have 2. I have a Sylveon and I have a Leafeon. And I opened up like 300 packs, give or take. Alright, Miltank, Noibat, Larvitar, Screamtail, Janine's Ninja Art, Reggie, Larvitar, cute little Eevee, and an Ursaluna Hollow. Anyway, I hope you guys were able to get some. Like I said, they're not going to be easy to get. Do not listen to Rattle. Do not listen to Mickey Mouse Poketubers that are just trying to keep you calm. The only way they're going to be easy to get is if you literally are able to get them online. They're not going to be readily available in stores. Oh, okay. We get another book. I thought it was... For some reason I thought it was Umbreon. It's Houndour. And... I thought that was a fucking Master Ball. The Celebrations UPCs were not easy to get. And it's funny, I listened to a Rattle video today. I watched a Rattle video today. And he brought up the Charizard. He didn't bring up Celebrations. No. Celebrations was hard to get. Super hard to get. That's why Celebrations never went below, I'm going to say 2, like 220. It's at 380 right now. Now, when they first released, they were between 320 and 375. They went. They didn't drop for a while, and then they dropped. Mainly, you want to know why they dropped? I'll tell you the real reason why they dropped. People will not agree with me, but I know for a fact they dropped because they were not. The Charizard and the Pika Pika was not easy to grade. They were chipped, they were fucked up, coming back 9s, 8s, and people just got pissed. And in Celebrations, my opinion, wasn't the best set on the planet. And it dropped because of that. Now me, I sold a bunch when they were over 300 because I did not think they were going to go above 300 for a while. 4 years later, the only reason why they're going up, my opinion, is because of the next anniversary. So everybody wants these now, and anything Sword and Shield is going up. So now they're up to, I think, I don't know, 380 now. Charizard, do not compare Prismatic with Sword and Shield UPC. You cannot compare that. You can, but to someone that knows what the fuck they're talking about, you're going to sound like an idiot. And we just hit a Teal Mask Ogre pun. Because I will call it the fuck out. The only reason the Charizard UPC was sitting on shelves was because of the multiple set. Now, if it was all Evolving Skies, do you think that would be sitting on the shelves, Mr. Rattle? Fuck no. Fuck no. You know I was sitting on the shelves? I'll show you why. First of all, the promos are fucking badass. But that's not why. It has Vivid Voltage, Darkness Ablaze. Those are the worst sets ever. Brilliant Stars, not a horrible set, but back then it was so easy to get. Fusion was even easy to get. Evolving Skies was not as easy, but nobody wanted nobody wanted Vivid Voltage, Darkness Ablaze in here, regardless of the promos being pretty cool. Nobody wanted that. Pokemon decided to put sets in nobody wanted. That's why it's sad. It's a mixed set. This is 15 packs of Prismatic Evolutions. Let's look at the value real quick. The packs will never go below 10, more than likely. If it does, no lower than 9. So we'll say $10. Times 15, $150. This Eevee card I saw between 60 and 90. I don't know where it's going to end up at. I don't know. Let's just be nice and say $50. It's more than 50. So 150 and 50. That's $200 for this and this. The playmat. I've seen the playmat going for like $30, $35. That's $230 right there. $235, and then we're not talking about the rest of the nonsense and keeping it sealed. This is why it's never going to be, should never be below $230. It is already, because people are just stupid and undercut the hell out of everybody. Dumb. If you need the money, fine. If you get 20 of them, fine. Flip what you're going to flip. But I can guarantee you, the people that's getting a lot of them, they're putting some away. I can guarantee that. Do not sit there and be like, oh, it'll be available later, and I'll just get it later and wait. You guys can't spend an extra, I mean, if you really want it, you can't spend an extra $50. Ooh, I thought that was a massive roll. If you literally cannot, if you work a job 7 to 3:30, 8 to 4, man, I understand. I get it. You're not going to be able, you won't be able to get them unless you get lucky online. You can still possibly get them online. Pokemon Center has not dropped them yet. Other sites will probably drop them too. I'm not saying they're never going to drop them. You may be able to get them. But it has some for some reason. And me personally, I'm able to get it, fine. If you don't want to pay the extra price, that's fine too. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But I think you have a better shot at getting them online than you do in stores. Anything, guys, I'm like, people that report, it's funny how people report this stuff and they don't really know what they're talking about. They just talk out of their ass. It's wild. Opossum, Rattle, it's so wild. When you're actually at restocks, what's the first thing to go is Prismatic and 150. That goes, it doesn't even sit on the shelf for more than 2 minutes. There's always somebody, there's always people waiting. No matter what, there's always people waiting for it. Even if they limit to 1 per, there's always people waiting. There always will be. Even when Destin Rivals comes out, you're going to see less of Prismatic. You guys think you're going to see a lot more? Does that ever work that way? When was the last time that happened? When a new set comes out, they keep pumping the last set and print it to oblivion, and you have 50 ETBs everywhere. Last time that happened was literally Shining Fates. Because I was there. And the only reason why that happened is because of freaking COVID. Now we have we have online freaking like Targets, Walmarts, you name it, whatever. They all have an online service, and it's a lot. You get a Kieran Pokeball along with nothing, and we get the Dry Fist. But in stores, every restock I've gone to, when people know about the restocks, there's a lot of people that show up. When people don't know about the restock, you can get lucky and hit a store. Like a store, like this happened last week. A certain Target went down on a Wednesday. It has never gone down on a Wednesday. Well, I'll say never. It hasn't gone on a Wednesday in like a couple of years. This vendor is notorious for Fridays, and then the vendor decided to do Thursdays, and then they're like, you know what, we're going to do a Wednesday. I walked in, first time I've ever seen, well, no, I'll say first time, second time I've ever seen Prismatic just sitting on a shelf. But it was 2 ETBs, a bunch of 3-pack tech stickers. I think it was like, I'm not even kidding, like 30, I want to say. And about 15 151 posters. And I was late. I got there at like 10:30. And this person's stock's at opening. So, and then I went to another Target where their employees would randomly put stuff out on the weekend. And that had 2 Eevee pouches and 4 151 bundles. And I walked in with another guy, and I basically said before we walked in, I thought that was a master ball for some reason, that whatever's there, we'll just split if you want to split. He's like, cool, appreciate it. Even though I walked in first, doesn't matter. We're walking in together. Alright, I got 4 packs left, and the best pull is a Jolteon fucking Pokeball. Let's put these in order. Let's see. Oh, they're all different pack arts. Isn't that crazy? 4 different pack arts. Alright, we're going to go with the Eevee first. So people know when stock days are, they're going to be flocking. It's going to be a lot of people. Or what people like Rattle and Possum and all them, they report this. What they don't realize is there's a lot of people that do have jobs that actually know when the stocks are, and they'll go and try to, and they'll check and see if the store went down. And all right, we get a Slow King Pokeball into a Binary Nothing and an Espeon waiting to be serviced. So when you know the store stocks typically on a Wednesday, a Thursday, or Friday, and typically also around 8 to 11, you're going to check. And you think there's like, these guys think small. I don't know. I don't understand. They think like there's literally like 3 Pokemon fans and 8 scalpers ready to, no, there's like, within the course of an hour, like 100 people is going to come in and check, give or take. I'm not even kidding. Within an hour or two. More than 100 people. And if they see it on the shelves, they're gonna grab it immediately. It's not ever gonna sit. I wish I can go in there
on a Sunday motherfucking Saturday and go in there and be like, I'm gonna get myself, let's see here, 2 ETBs, a couple tech stickers, a couple bundles.
Never. That's never gonna happen. I wish it will, but it never will. That's a pipe dream. Only way that happens if the vendor's stock on days no one knows, and even then, like when I walked into one Target 3 hours after opening, and stuff was still sitting. Do you know within the hour after that, everything was gone? Everything was gone. So it literally sat there on a day it never stocks, and everyone was expecting to be on Thursday or Friday, and everyone's at a different store. By the way, there was a couple of stores that usually go down on that day. Like there's a couple Walmarts, so people know typically when stuff stocks. No one was checking that store because there was no need to, because there was no way it was going to go down. Oh, we hit a Master Ball. Okay, there we go. About time we got something. I'll take a Screamtail Master Ball. There's the M. Can you guys see it? Oh, and the Sandy Shocks EX. Okay. Fuck your dry fish. You can dry fish yourself. Biatch. That was weird. Where'd that come from? Alright, last pack. We're down to the last pack, guys. We hit our first Master Ball. At least we got something out of this box. And the hits were not the best, but I mean, I'll take a Master Ball. Let's hoping for a little better. This box here, once again, we opened up the Super Premium Collection box, a highly anticipated box. Very excited to open it. I'm dead ass serious, mainly because of the playmat. Now I know I could have bought one for $30 dollars, $35, but I didn't have to. So open these 15 packs. I had fun doing it. Got a Jolteon Pokeball. Got a Screamtail Master Ball. Slowking Pokeball. Houndour. Heatran. Was that a Pokeball too? Yep. And a couple of EXs, and now we're down to the last pack. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits so far. 7 hits. Not horrible. Not the best, but not horrible. Did we hit an SR? No. Did we hit a gold? No. Last pack. We got the Umbreon for good luck. Come on. Come on. See if we can get some last pack magic. Last time I got a good last pack magic was when I hit the Salamence from Journey Together. That was freaking wild. Alright, we're going to slow roll this for dramatic effect. We got the Sex Roto Stick, the Fan Rotom. We got, what the hell is that? Hebon Berry? Why is it like in a candy wrapper? Why is it like a candy wrapper's giving birth? Get some candy. Anyway, alright, Hebon Berry, hoo-hoo. Buddy Buddy Poffin. These look like fucking breast implants with like food seasoning on top. Spices on top. Seeking. Kieran. Leafeon. Hoo-hoo. And a Monkey Dory. No last pack magic. Last pack ass. Well, there you have it. There's a Super Premium Collection box. And yeah, best pool. Well, we're gonna do. We're gonna get all the pools together here. Jolteon goes up here. Slowking, Screamtail. Alright, best pull today. We hit a Master Ball. Now they're usually 1 in 20 packs, so that's not horrible. I bet it goes for like $10. Jolteon Pokeball, probably between 8 to 10. Sandy Shocks EX, Teal Mask Ogerpun EX, Heatran Pokeball, Houndour Pokeball, and a Slowking Pokeball. Also, I wanted to open one, and I hope that the Eevee promo was going to be gradable. Unfortunately, it's not very gradable. I mean, I could still grade it. Could it come back in 9? I literally would hope for a 9. I honestly don't think it's going to get a 9, but I can look definitely. What the hell was that on there? It's kind of weird stuff. I will literally hope for a 9. But the thing is, it's probably best not grading if you don't think it's going to get a 10. It does not look 10 worthy at all. Even CB Wonder can see that. Any blind person can literally feel it and know it's not a fucking 10. There you have it. Once again, thank you for watching, and congratulations to Kylie on winning the Eevee pouch. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next video I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open some Pokeballs from back in the day and just see what packs are in them for the hell of it, for fun. Probably not gonna open any of the packs unless there's like Sword and Shield garbage in there. I really don't want to open. Honestly, I don't know. As of right now, I don't want to just open these because like I'd be kind of. I just don't want to do it. This is like $35 a pack now. It's crazy, wild. I do want to put something together with Sword and Shield with Sun and Moon. So bear with me for that. And I think just open the Pokeballs to see what are in there to go along with these packs here and some other stuff that I have. I'm going to do a combination, and then I'm going to open some packs eventually, but I want to organize it first. The next actual opening video, I'm probably going to do a bigger battle between Prismatic, once again, Prismatic Journey, Surge and Sparks, the last 3 sets, along with 151, Crown Zenith, possibly Crown Zenith, and possibly Paldean Fates. When I say possibly, it probably means I'm going to do it, since I mentioned it. I may throw in other sets, we'll see, but those are probably the main sets. And I'm basically going to do a huge battle, and whoever wins, I want to have prizes based on that set, and then other sets as well. Should be fun, and that's probably going to come within a couple weeks. Alright, within a couple weeks. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry it's for 51 fucking minutes. My bad on that. And hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, peace out. I keep rambling. You guys are like, alright man, shut the fuck up. We get it.